What's going on, everybody? Figured I'd make a little update video on the 4Runner here. A couple things changed. Looks like we're getting a snowstorm. We're not calling for it, but it is snowing outside. We were supposed to have a off-road trip like 3 weeks ago, but I got laid up with the flu. 6 days. Anybody that's getting that, I feel bad because it's pretty rough. We're trying to reschedule for the 24th, so if we do go and do that, I will try to get some footage, but couple updates on the 4Runner. I added a single row light bar. It's an eBay cheap one. It doesn't have very good light output. And I picked up a Victory 4x4 roof rack. I'm not sure what series they call this, but it's different from the last one I had. It's got like a cover plate on it that's silver, and I thought it kind of matched the theme of the 4Runner. Picked it up on Black Friday, so I got it like $300 off, which was pretty cool. Nothing's changed with the suspension. I did end up taking the rock sliders off the 5th gen. A lot of people say that the 4th and 5th gen bolt-on sliders will work together, but that didn't seem to be the case with these, so I ended up just trimming the brackets and welding them on. Plenty strong. I do love these sliders. I like the top plate. It's got plenty of traction, and it offers a lot of protection here. And I built a rear bumper. So it's 1 3/4 DOM. A lot of tie-ins. It utilizes the factory 2 bolts on the bottom for the hitch, and then it's got a 1/2 inch, I believe, bolt through the whole frame rail and the bracket. A lot of supports. Put a hoop on the side for a little bit of side protection, and it does work good to put your foot in there and step up. 3/4 inch D-ring tabs for recovery. I tried to maintain the factory curve of the factory bumper here. I did this with a cheap Harbor Freight tube bender, so it does slightly kink it if you go too far. It's not very noticeable in the spots that it did do it. The bumper's based off 1/4 inch 2x2 square tubing. And I cut the factory rear cross member out and basically built my own here. That's 1/4 inch 2x2 square tube. And I kept the factory trailer plug. This hitch is more for recovery than anything. It's too high to tow any trailers, even with a drop hitch. This is 4x4 Innovations tire hinge kit. Comes with everything you need, the stopper, the bearings, the races. And this is the pad that it swings into, it sits on. I need to get a piece of like cutting board material to bolt on there to protect it. It's very high clearance, pretty simple, but I do like this bumper. It turned out better than the one I built on my black 4Runner. It's just a lot more sleek, better departure angle. It's not very heavy. It's got some weight to it, especially with the tire carrier on it. I'll show you the tire carrier I built here. The main run is 1/4 inch 2x2 wall, or 2x2 quarter wall. I got 1/4 inch gussets up here. Again, pretty simple. The only thing I need for this yet is I got to get my weld gas refilled and finish weld it. And I'm going to put a high lift mount on the main rail down here underneath the tire. I'll try to put a clip of it mocked up on the 4Runner. The tire is pretty center. My black 4Runner, the bumper I built for that, I offset it. And I didn't care for the look of it, but it didn't really help any way of seeing backing up. Like once you put a spare tire on the back of one of these, especially a 35, you don't have very much visibility out of the back anyway. So I center mounted this one. It does clear the hatch when it opens. That's the hardest thing to do, but it's pretty cool. So the output seal in the transfer case started leaking. I went to Toyota, put a new seal on it. That seal went bad like 2 weeks in, so I went and got another one, and it seems to be not leaking anymore. In the process of that, I went and picked up a transfer case out of a 04 FJ Cruiser. This is a automatic FJ 4.0. It's manual shift. So this is gonna be my next big project, to swap this manual case into that 4Runner so I can get rid of the electronic, unreliable actuator. It's a pretty common swap nowadays on these. I paid $250 for that. I thought that was pretty cheap. I got some sound deadening material to go around the hole I cut. And I got a rubber boot to try to help cover the hole up. And I ordered 2 shift boots. One for the factory shifter. This is normally shift gate here. This is a common thing people do too. It looks cleaner. I got the same shift boot for that as I did for the cutout that's going to be here. I will lose this cubby, but I don't really use it for anything, so I'll relocate this cigarette lighter. I'll change it to a USB and mount it back here so I won't lose power. But yeah, it'll be a pretty cool swap. I'll try to get some footage of that if you guys want it. And then the cup holder mod, can't remember the company, but he 3D prints these. Really nice fit. I added a sun strip to the windshield there. And I added lights down here to the factory pigtail for the factory running boards. This is a limited, so the factory running boards have lights in them that light up when you open the door or unlock it. So I put them there for a little bit of light. It's pretty cool. Anytime you open a door, it lights up. Yeah, that's about all that's changed. I was daily driving this for a long time here, but I got to drive the 5th gen every once in a while because I put brand new tires on it and I don't want flat spots on them. So yeah, probably a boring video, but figured I'd make a little update. Until next time, see you guys.